What is going on, everyone? Last weekend was an extremely busy weekend for us and we managed to cram a lot of things into it. So we started off this weekend by heading through to Tignique. Marco and Jan had worked out a pretty bulletproof plan on how to attack our exhaust. So we're going to start this video off right there. Jacko, on a scale of 1 to 2 minute noodles that are just freshly out, how hot is the exhaust still?
Like a nice summer day.
Bit of a different story. What did you find?
What is this? Like, why?
What are those?
Like, you can, like, I'm pretty sure if you shine a light into this, you're gonna see like the light. Okay.
You know what we should do? Plug up one side, pour water in it and see where it all pisses out. Jacko, what are you doing?
We need to hear what it sounds like without an exhaust.
Oh yeah guys, so the exhaust currently looks like, hang on a second, looks like that. So yeah. Don't do this at home. Right, yeah, so we're just gonna leave it like this. We'll just we'll see you guys later.
See there where it was blowing up before?
Yeah.
So I can take more material off. Little pass for you guys. Okay, so if you look at this one, there's a welding bead on the inside that's like a massive bead. So again, we're looking for efficiency.
So guys, this is what we're talking about on the inside here. You can see how much this actually reduces the overall diameter of the whole thing.
So we've actually gone the largest size possible with the standard flanges. And the other thing is, because there was so much blow by on, you know, the one flange, is we've actually skimmed literally, what's it, 0.3 of a mil off the total face of the flange. And that gives you this, you know, beautiful seating surface. So when you put your new gaskets on, it gives you the best chance for the gasket to seal.
And guys, the blow bar that Marco's talking about is basically, you can see it here, and this is where your exhaust gases are basically seeping through between the gasket and the flange itself. And obviously that doesn't create a nice seal in your system. So
well, you can see someone's already put like copper gasket maker on this to try and stop it before, but it still came out. I mean, you saw the black inside the tunnel there.
Yeah.
That's, you know, where there was an exhaust leak before. Like, this was still sealing, this is fine, but you know, if we're gonna do something, let's do it right. Let's make everything neat, resurface it, and yeah,
do it properly.
So on to the next one.
No, it looks good. Right, Marco, so for those who don't know, do you want to explain why you've plugged up the two ends of the pipe?
So that's called purging. So we pump the welding gas onto the inside of the pipe, purely because chromium at high temperatures oxidizes, so it becomes black. And basically you've broken down the material back into its basic form, and it's no longer strong. So you've got now a difference of materials in there. So the whole idea of keeping the gas on the inside is just to ensure that the material stays its strongest, and adding filler just ensures a stronger, better weld.
Right, so is this side then responsible for feeding the gas and the other side is just a plug, is that right?
Yeah, so it's got a little screen inside it. These are the Tignique aesthetic purge plugs. They come from the States. Pretty great piece of kit. It's got a screen inside it, so it diffuses the gas, keeps everything good. So the best way to actually purge, I'm actually doing it slightly different, is actually purge from the lowest point, but because I've got that screen in there is going to fill the pipe up and fill it up from that point onwards.
Awesome.
Let's see how it goes. I'm going to quickly turn the gas on, get my welding gloves, and then yeah, we should be good.
Before I go any further with this video, this is just a reminder that we are a little over a month away from the draw date of our giveaway. So if you want to grab yourself some entries to win our E36, head over to clutchculture.co.za, grab yourself some merch. Every 20 Rand you spend on any of our merch, stickers, hats, beanies, hoodies, any of the above, get you one entry to win the car. So if you buy one 20 Rand sticker, it gets you one entry. If you buy one 200 Rand t-shirt, that gets you 10 entries. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe to this channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the bell notifications so you make sure you don't miss a single upload. What have you bought?
You went over budget.
Is it?
According to him.
Right, what have you bought us here?
I got the spring things.
What would you call them?
It's a thing on the back of our new shirts.
It is a thing on the back of our new
Yeah.
shirts.
What's the real name?
It's called the Coilover, my honeys.
Guys, so these are the new Alux coilovers. The main thing with these is this is going to allow us to get the sort of fitment we're wanting. We are now going to be taking full advantage, sorry Marco, of the car being up in the air, and we're going to figure out if we can get these installed. Why don't you go look at the car and you can tell me which one's front and back.
Andrew had the back ones
Why would you say that?
because there's a big thing there. Like that thing. Like your bicep.
Oh, thank you. This one comes there. Now goes there.
So I was right.
You were correct. Let's get them in.
Kissing, no touching.
No eye contact.
Removing a CD shuttle.
To be able to remove a coilover, well, to remove a shock.
Just take out my CD from there.
You got a CD in there?
Yeah.
What CD?
So we've adjusted the back. We spoke to a reliable source. They said 5 turns. So that fits here on top. And then engine
Rubber.
mounting. Goes on top.
Yeah, so we've got our top mounts that we have reused. We've given them a check over. They look like they've actually been replaced fairly recently. So we're going to be reusing those. And these should be easier to get in than the previous ones, purely because they are quite a bit shorter than the previous ones. So we're hoping that they are a little bit less of a nightmare to get in than the old ones were to get out. Should we get them in?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Time for him to get his hands dirty. We don't just fix cars, we do nails. I got what you would call a 4x4 shock, something that you'll find in a higher vehicle. We don't need this anymore.
Just need the top.
We do need the top.
Yeah. I was being dumb, and then Jaco called Andrew bald. Alright everyone, day 2, we are back at Tignique. The guys have been working really, really hard. We have slowed them up a little bit, so Marco, Jan, I'm very, very sorry. Guys, we decided to take full advantage of the lift and get the coilovers installed as well. So we've just been adjusting the preload this morning. Jaco and Andrew are about to put on, well, they are busy putting on the passenger side front tire. So once they've got that on, we're going to move to the back, adjust the preload there, and then get the car down on the ground.
It's good shit.
Alright, you guys ready?
Okay, Brennan, like I told you.
The shock's either gonna go through the strut tower.
Don't ask questions. We're sorry in advance.
You guys are the one that's gonna take it up the driveway.
Just accept.
You are sorry for once. My God. Well, still, think about it this way. You could have gone to another workshop and gladly get stuff done.
Marco, okay, you have to please, to everyone that's watching this video, explain what is in your hand and why it is in your hand, please.
This is my Gymkhana grid banner from this car.
Guys, so from this car here, sorry, I realized I probably should have showed that. Yeah.
Okay, wait, let me do this. Then we can start over again. So, how's it going, guys? So as Brandon just asked, you want to know what's the story with this banner? If you look on my windscreen there, you'll actually see the two Gymkhana grid past.
Where are we looking?
No, this one right here, the screen.
Right there. Sorry.
So this was from 2017 and this is from 2018. So this car did 2 years of Gymkhana grid when the late Ken, rest his soul, when he was in South Africa, and he actually did Gymkhana grid with us. So in 2017, a guy called James Stephen broke his car when he arrived here in South Africa, and he called the guys from the Subaru Owners Club. He was like, do you know anyone crazy enough to lend me their car for a week and let me thrash it around? And then he got hold of me, and yeah, in 24 hours I stripped this thing down from like a road going car into a Gymkhana car, put like new seat in it, put a hydro in it, serviced it. Actually a guy called Dustin Davis, I think it is, from Dodo Fab. He helped us get the car ready, everything, helped us out a lot of things there. And then the car went on to finish in 8th at Gymkhana grid, so that's 8th in the world in 2017 with Ken. And then in 2018, there was a, how do I say this, like a qualifying round that we had to go do at Red Star Raceway. And I went and qualified in the first round for Gymkhana grid. And then, they gave me a golden ticket. I went to the Gymkhana grid and I made it into the finals, well, actually into the quarterfinals. And I was ahead in the race actually against a Mini, Oliver Bennett's Mini. And,
that was that wild rallycross Mini, yeah, because I was there for that event.
Proper world rallycross Mini, and like he made a mistake and hit the tires, and with his penalty I was ahead. And then when we swapped sides for Gymkhana grid, I launched the car and something went wrong with the center diff, and you can see it in the videos, and around the last 360 the car suddenly didn't want to slide anymore. On the start of the next run, I launched the car and shattered the gearbox into pieces.
My word.
So this car finished 11th, technically could have done better, but here it is in all its glory, and still look after it, love it. And yes, it is a Subaru, it has its problems, but if you love them and you know how to work on them like we do, then you keep them going for as long as you can.
No, that's awesome, man. Sorry, I did get a little bit distracted, guys, but there is a cool story behind this, so I just wanted to share that with you too, and that definitely needs to be put on a wall because that is really cool.
There's a lot more cool things that I have from it. But yeah, that's a secret for another time.
There we go. Guys, so we are doing the last thing that we need to do before we can actually start the car up. Marco and Jan have been working tirelessly and they've got the car ready. The exhaust is done. So we're just going to reconnect the battery so we can start it up. My phone's going. And then we'll be able to hear what this new exhaust sounds like. No, Marco, wait, come here. Come here. Come here.
Nervous I've been for an exhaust.
Come here. Okay, what are your expectations for it?
Lots of brup.
Lots of brup. And less holes.
And less holes, yeah, no. 0 holes.
0 holes, less rust.
Yeah, exactly.
0 rust.
It's good. It's good. It looks like those last few welds came out on point.
Guys, this is the first time throughout this whole project that Marco has been like, no, the welds were good. The rest of them he has not approved of. And we've thought they've all looked good, but
I hold myself to a high standard, okay?
No, but which is good. Once again, make sure you guys check out Tignique. Their work is amazing, as you've probably seen throughout this video. And anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and let's get this car started. Yeah. Yeah. No, guys, Marco also got our front apron sorted out, so thank you. No, but guys, seriously, I think from both of us, thank you very, very much. We are super, super stoked, and we know we've got one more little piece to add on a little bit further down the line, but for now, this is it's not even a huge improvement, it's just a game changer, because I honestly believe myself that this is now like the centerpiece of the car, to be honest. Yeah. So I don't know what you guys think, but that's kind of how I feel about the whole thing now. Yeah. No, guys, seriously, knocked it out the park. Still
We got flames!
We got flames! Hey! Did you see the flames?
Yeah!
Is it?
I know, I can't keep up with you guys.
Big difference. More than you can afford, pal. Figo.